Hi, what's happening in the southeastern part of our country and all of the weather, bad weather that they've had in the last couple of weeks is something that should concern every American, not just the people that live in that part of our country. The thing that has made our country so important and so strong all of these years is the way that we defend, protect, and that we're concerned about each other. And I think everyone should be concerned about the hurricanes that they've had in the southern part of our country. And it's something that transcends race, it transcends religion, gender, and all of the things that normally divide us. And I wanted to implicitly address something that I heard that was said on some of the cable news outlets today. And they were saying that people all over the South were using misinformation in discussing what happened with them in FEMA. Now, I'm going to say this is my philosophy on that term, misinformation. It's a term that was created by people just so that they can discredit anything that anyone says is negative about them. Basically, the term misinformation means the people are telling the truth. People were telling the truth when they said that they were mistreated by FEMA, a federal agency that's supposed to be over any type of disasters. That agency did not do its job. And it's for everyone to say, and by the fact that several of the cable news outlets were calling it misinformation. When people suffer a hurricane and then they're told that they may get $750 from our government, maybe $750. And the reason I say that is most of the people that I know that applied for it, they did not get it because in getting it, it is very subjective. And not only that, but if the person has insurance, once their insurance pays, then that money has to be paid back, which means FEMA, who has also given out millions of dollars to illegal immigrants, does not feel that the American citizens are important to them. And that's something that we all must say. For everyone out here that pays taxes through your employment and all other sources, you should be livid about that. That we have a federal agency that has taken care of non-Americans, and they totally mistreated Americans. There are stories down there that people were told that they could not leave supplies in different areas, that FEMA took over their supplies, FEMA took over the donations. They would not let people in certain areas, even people that were looking for family members. That is not the way our government is supposed to work. And when you have a federal agency that's out of control like that, it is incumbent upon Americans to tell them that they are not doing their jobs. We do not just pay taxes. I think that's what they call before during the U.S. Revolutionary War. It's called taxation without representation. When we have any type of entity that is that out of control, where they don't care about Americans, then it is our responsibility to say that they are no longer serving the purpose from which they were created. And so I have to say that FEMA did not do a good job down there. And this term that the liberals are using, misinformation, it means we're telling the truth. So we're going to use the term, you use misinformation, we're going to call it truth, okay? That's what we call it. We call it that when you have people down there that are suffering, people that don't have any homes, they didn't have water, and FEMA took their supplies, or FEMA would not give them any money, yet we know that part of their budget was used to take care of illegal immigrants. It is our responsibility to say that, and I'm going to say it, and other Americans are going to say it as well. We take care of each other. It does not matter when we are in a disaster. It doesn't matter what race we are. It doesn't matter what political party we belong to, or our religion, or our gender, or anything like that. What matters is that we're humans, and we're all in trouble. When we're in trouble, when one of us is in trouble, all of us is in trouble, are in trouble. So for all of you out here that's saying this, using that term misinformation, which we call the truth, then I say to you that somewhere along the way you lost your way. You now belong to the globalist party. Globalists don't care about Americans. They care about the entire world, and they've proven that. That's why they can use our tax dollars to help and pay for other people and totally ignore the needs of Americans. Those are called globalists. That's our term. Your new term is misinformation, which we say means truth. Our new term is globalist. It's the people that care more about everyone else except Americans. And that's what we saw in the last couple of weeks. We saw basically many of the people who are liberals not care anything about American citizens. Regardless, it should not matter to you what political party they belong to, because they were in need. And when they're in need, America is in need. And so anyway, I just wanted to say that to you, to all of you people out here that think it's not a big deal because of what happened. Wait until that happens to you. And you know what? People like me will also be there to help you as well. But it is our responsibility to help each other. That's what Americans do.